Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys.
Halo, Mister.
Why no one responding? Nilanda Cahya Saputri. It seems like you are in a cafeteria, not in your house or not
I'm
in
in
room.
UMJ.
Oh, you are in bunker, I guess.
Yeah.
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 Okay. How are you today, Nilanda?
I'm good today, Mister.
Okay, thank you very much. And then who's the one that sit beside you over there? It looks like you got two friends accompanying you over there.
Ameliana, Mister.
She's from our English department or
Yes.
another department? Ameliana, okay. And then it is
It's
the
me,
same.
Mister.
Oh, I see. It is the same also with Riham. What are you guys doing coming to the campus and then hanging out in bunker, I guess? Huh?
Doing a PKM staff, sir.
Okay, student creativity program. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
And we got Dia Farlin. Hello there. Dia Farlin, how are you today?
I'm great. How about you?
Okay, great as well. Thank you very much for asking. And then we got also Salman Afiza.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what's wrong with two fingers that you looking at that one? Lanjut yang kedua. Oh, siap.
M.Pd.
Okay, and then I hope next week you're going to come to campus because I got a good news for you guys. Yeah, next week we are going to have an offline learning. Yeah, so no one joining my class without take that and just waking up from their sleep and then joining my class. Yeah, so next week, inshallah, it will be a time for you guys to join the offline teaching and learning. Yeah, so for next week, you're gonna put some touch up on your guys' face, and then we're wearing a proper kind of outfit, of course, for next week. Yeah, and Nashwa, hello, Nashwa, how are you today?
I'm good, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. And then Sofia Hairul Sahdan. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay. Beautiful as always. Yeah, thank you very much. And then I hope you already registered for ISMA, Indonesian International Student Mobility Award. Yeah, some of you from class of 2020, I hope you're going to join one semester in UK, US, Japan, North Korea, not South Korea, but North Korea. Yeah, maybe some of you want to join North Korea. Yeah, not South Korea kind of university. Yeah, and how many of you guys already registered for ISMA? How many of you? Hello, Bonita, have you registered for the ISMA?
Actually, I found out about it recently, so I haven't really given it a thought yet, sir.
Really, you have to register that one. It is a fully funded kind of program. Yeah, you don't have to spend a single penny on it. Yeah.
Yeah, I will ask my parents about it.
Yeah, I guess your parents gonna support with that one. Yeah, because you're going to have the tuition. It is from the government. Yeah, and then living alone, it is from the government. And then the most important thing, if you guys join ISMA, you're going to have your first ever international kind of experience. Yeah, joining, for example, UK campus, US campus, yeah, or maybe the Asian kind of campus. And the last year kind of program that ISMA held here, we got from nursery, I guess, nursery department, or it is from medical department. Yeah, that passed the selections and joined the one semester, joined the College of London, if I'm not mistaken, in UK. Yeah, one semester. Can you imagine that one, guys? living in London for 6 months, yeah, and then you're gonna get the British kind of accent, I guess, Bonita. That should be a really great experience, I guess. And then look at Riham. Riham, I guess it is not a British accent or American accent, but North Korean accent, yeah, Riham. Okay, Riham. Okay, guys, the total amount of this class here is, if I'm not mistaken, it is 35, Bonita, or it is less than 30?
What is it? Sorry.
The total amount of these students for this class?
Oh, it's 27 or 27.
Okay, 27, and then we got already 23 that joining. I guess we are going to start this meeting, and the class captain, I want you to please to lead us to open our sessions by praying, reading Al-Fatiha, and then reciting Basmalah together. And then on that one, who will be the one that lead us to do a nice icebreaking for today? Riham, Bonita, who will be the one that you asked to lead us for the icebreaking for today? It is Hairunisa Valia, or who is it? Bonita, who will be the one that's gonna lead us to do an icebreaking for today? I guess I already told you last meeting. You have to choose one of your friends, yeah? Bonita, who will be the one? Come on, or Riham, who will be the one that's gonna lead us to do an icebreaking for today? Hello?
I think Dia is available, sir.
Okay, Dia Farlin, ya, Dia
Yes, sir.
Farlin. Okay, and Riham, you may lead us to open our today's session, please, by reciting Al-Fatiha, and then after that one, Basmalah. Come on, Riham, time is yours, please.
Okay, class. Today, before we start the session, let's reciting Basmalah and then Al-Fatiha together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Praying, finished. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Riham. And then now let's go with the one that's gonna lead us to do an icebreaking. It is Dia Farlin. There we go. Come on, Dia Farlin. What kind of dancing that you are going to lead us for this morning? I guess not in the morning. Come on, what is it, Dia?
I have no idea, but I try. Actually, okay. I have a icebreaking. Like, I think you are all guys know before this icebreaking, like your finger in like this, and the left hand is this, like this.
How is it?
No, I mean like
this?
yes. Okay. And this, our finger flip each other like this, you know. Oh, I mean like like this.
Okay, come on.
I
Maybe
forgot.
okay. Maybe you gotta try to give the example first. What kind of move that we gonna do?
This is
Yeah.
for
Okay.
okay, just warming up.
Okay.
I'll go first. Okay, like this, and just like that. Okay. We started. Okay. For 10 or no, I mean 10. Wait. Sir, I kind of forgot. We doing like this for 10 second or 15 second. 10 second. Okay, is it okay? Okay, we started. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's all.
Okay, I guess maybe you can sing a song while making
a
this
song.
one. Dear Valid, come on.
Sing a song.
Yeah,
Sing a
it
song.
is not only counting 1 to 10. What was that? Do you think we are a kindergarten student? Come on.
Sing a song.
Yeah.
Children's songs, maybe? Is
Okay,
okay?
that's okay if you think you're still a kid. Yeah. Twinkle.
No,
That's okay. Come
like,
on. Any kind of
cicak-cicak,
song.
cicak-cicak
Yeah.
di dinding, but it's not cicak-cicak di dinding.
Okay.
Cicak-cicak di dinding in English.
Okay, come on.
Okay.
How is it in English? Come on.
I have ever heard that song, like lizard on the wall, crawling. Lizard on the wall. Hey guys, it's old song.
So
Lizard.
try to pick a new one then. Now try to pick Adele, Go
Song.
Easy on Me. That should be okay. Yeah. Or any kind of new song. Come on.
Song.
Yep.
Song. Okay, are you guys have a recommend?
Okay, come on. It's your responsibility to lead us. Why did you gonna get back up with your friend? Come on, you're the one that's gonna singing and then also practicing the move. Come on.
In Bahasa is okay?
That's okay. In Sundanese, that should be fine. Japanese should be fine. Come on. Come on.
Okay. Marina menari, maybe?
Okay, that's okay.
Marina menari di atas and like this.
Okay, I'm gonna be the one that's gonna choose your friend that not focus. Huh? Okay, you gotta gotta illustrate, you gotta make the same kind of move with your friend. Huh? And then those that make a wrong kind of symbol, I'm gonna ask them to dance. Yeah, you're going to dancing, and then we are going to record it. Come on, dear Berlin. Come on, dear.
Okay, guys. Okay. And please open your camera, guys. Okay.
Yeah, Sophia Khairul, Julia Permata, Disha, Olivia, Elora Zahra, Rasis Nanda Juliga, Nanda Salsabila, Divi Anthony, Ananda Fauzia, and then the rest of you guys turn your camera on. Come on, dear Farlin, you may start now, please.
Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Marina menari di atas menara. Di atas menara, Marina menari. More fast. Marina menari di atas menara. Di atas menara, Marina menari. Okay, that's all.
Okay. It seems like we have not even moving any of his hand. Yeah, it is given only that one. Yeah? Okay, thank you very much. Let's give applause for Dia Farlin, everyone, for leading us here to start our today's sessions. Yeah, and then that's pretty impressive and impromptu kind of icebreaking, and then you can lead your friend on it. Thank you very much, Dia Farlin. And then now we are going to start our today's meeting. Yeah. Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillah wa syukurillah, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah, asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wa Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh, amma ba'd. Alhamdulillah, this will be our fourth or fifth or sixth meeting for today, guys. Hello? Okay, today is our fourth meeting, and then the subject here that we got is curriculum and material development. And before we are going to discuss the new topic for our today's meeting here, I'd like to ask some of you to give a review, yeah, based on our previous first chapter by McAllister and then also Richard. Who will be the one? Come on, do you mind please try to raise your hand? Anyone? Why every single time that I give you guys a voluntarily here to raise the hand to give the opportunity to be the one, the first. Come on, anyone? The review of our previous meeting, please. Hello? Hello? Okay, it seems like I'm gonna mention the name, yeah? I'm gonna start with Elmira Bethany Dastiara. Come on, Bethany Dastiara. Come on, Bethany.
Okay. Uh, is it the review?
Yeah, what was our last topic? What is it, the result of our last discussions? When we discussed the first chapter of the book by McAllister and then also Richard. Come on, Bethany.
Okay, from my review in the book of language curriculum design, chapter 1 discussed the process of making curriculum design. In this chapter, it is explained how the actual curriculum production is, so that the techniques and the type of activities that have been designed can help the learning process well. And this book has explanation of the factor considered in the curriculum design process, while another book entitled Curriculum Development in Language Teaching explained based on the curriculum development which began in 1950, or can be said it is be more directed to the history of the curriculum.
That's all?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Next, I'm gonna choose, where's the male students, Dia? The male student except Riham? Or it is only Riham, the male student that we got from this class?
No, sir. There is Rasis Nanda and Sharif. And also Rizky Aziz.
Rizky Aziz. Okay, I'm gonna ask Rasis Nanda then. Hello, Rasis Nanda. Can you hear me, boys? Come on, Rasis. Okay, I'm gonna call you 3 times. If you're not responding, so you are asking to be kicked out from this class. Rasis. Second. Rasis Nanda. The third. Hello, can you respond, please? Okay, I guess you're not joining this class. Let me kick you out then. Okay, already remove him. And then who will be the other male student, yeah, that we got? Other than Riham?
No, sir. Just Rasis here. No, Rasis left. Okay.
Yeah, I kicked
There
him
is
out.
Sharif and Rizky Aziz actually, but they are both not here.
Okay then, come on. We got no other options. I'm gonna go with Riham then. Come on, Riham. Riham, please.
Yes, sir. So yesterday, sorry, sir. So yesterday we discussed about 2 books that title is curriculum development and
Why
what is it?
you're turning off your camera, Riham?
No, sir.
Okay, come on.
Okay. So basically, yes, last meeting we discussed about 2 books. That first is curriculum development and the other is curriculum design. So in curriculum design, it's talk about how to design a curriculum in a base of design like environment, application principle, and needs. The other book is curriculum development is talk about the origin, the history of curriculum itself, and talk about more how the curriculum being created and the others like that, sir. That's all,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, do you like that? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Riham, I'm gonna go next with Sabrila Destiani. Sabrila, come on, Sabrila.
Yes, sir. Okay. I want to explain book number 1. Part of curriculum design process. Curriculum design process involves the integration of knowledge from many of areas in the field of applied linguistics, such as language acquisition, teaching methodology, assessment, language description, and material production. And then the goal of this book for deciding on the focus for in presentation and guiding assessment. And then I will explain book 2. Book 2, curriculum development in language teaching. The focus of this book in the process involved in developing, implementing, and evaluating language programs. And then I think the goal of this book is to provide some of the tools for this process of review and reflection through surveying approaches to language curriculum development and examining ways of addressing the issue that arise in developing and evaluating language program and language teaching materials. I think enough, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. One more students, voluntarily, please. Anyone would like to add a missing point from your friends that they haven't mentioned it, please? Anyone? One last student, please.
Can I?
Okay, come on.
Okay. The conclusion that I got for the last meeting of 2 books were knowing the historical background of the language curriculum and its development, understanding the steps in the produce for designing and making a language curriculum, then knowing about the syllabus. No less important things in the curriculum and syllabus are also needed evaluation result to be able to determine the effectiveness of learning and know how to choose vocabulary and grammar properly and correctly. Thank you, Mr.
Okay. Thank you very much, guys. I guess that should be enough. Yeah. The result of our previous discussions, there are several main points that you haven't mentioned. Yeah. On our previous meeting, I already explained the difference between 2 books. Yeah. And then we already discussed also the main difference between developing and then also designing. Yeah. Developing a curriculum, it means we have already one set up curriculum. And then we are going to develop it into a better one. Yeah, into a proper kind of curriculum for our students. Yeah, that what does it mean by developing a curriculum? But while talking about designing, yeah, designing a language curriculum for our students, so it is a brand new kind of language curriculum that we are going to provide for our students. Yeah, that will be the first main point. So you have to be able in distinguish between, okay, which one is new language curriculum that you're going to design, and then which one is developing the curriculum, the language curriculum for your class. And then on our previous meeting, we already discussed also about historical kind of language curriculum, and then also we discussed about need analysis, and then also about environmental analysis, and then after that one we discussed also about principles, principles, and then after that one we also discussed about content and sequencing, and then after content and sequencing we discussed also till the last part of the first chapter consists of the evaluation process. And then the next chapter of each book, it is by McAllister and then also Richard. It will be the same, the deep discussions. For example, the first book, it will discuss more about environment analysis. And then the other one, it will discuss also the next sub chapter, yeah, of the second chapter. Yeah, that will be the same. Okay, and before I'm going to do a share screen on it, our topic today for the first chapter, it will be about environment analysis. Yeah, when I mention about environment, what will be something first that appear inside your guys' mind? Hi, Ronisa, environment. So what is it that's gonna appear when you listen to environment? Hi, Ronisa Valia.
Environment, I think about my surrounding, I think, but what kind of things there is access or what I need to watch and think about. Yes, that's what I got.
Okay, environment refers to your surrounding. Good point. What about Disha Alivia? Environment. So what is it? Environment according to you?
The condition.
Okay, environments. It is the conditions. Thank you. Windy Cynthia. Windy Cynthia, do you mind please try to put some light with you? Turn the room light, please, so I can see your face clearly. Hello?
Yeah,
Okay, come on. Environment. So what did it appear?
I think comes with this environment is condition.
Okay, conditions. It's pretty easy, I guess, when we try to copy someone answer, yeah, conditions. Next, Safia Hairul Shahdan. Environment. What is it according to you, please?
I think about the environment is like the circle of the curriculum is it well like teacher and students. I'm thinking about that. So it was like in bahasa kayak lingkungan, and I just think about teacher and students.
Okay, thank you. So you are focusing on teacher and students. Bonita Namira Karyadi. Boni, come on, Boni. Namira, come on.
Okay, but first of all, I would like to say like sorry earlier because my internet went, it went AWOL. So the first thing that I thought about, what pops up in my mind the first time you said environment is probably like plants, because like its environment is lingkungan, right? So it's like probably like what is around us right now, like the things around us, the people around us, and that sort of thing.
Okay, thank you very much. I guess that's enough. Based on your guys' opinion about environment, to be honest, when I ask you guys about environment, when you guys answer this question, it should be based on what you guys read from the second chapter. That's my expectations. Environment, according to me, sir, here, every single factors, every single impact when we try to deliver a learning process, for example, for our students, that should be okay. Yeah. And then environment here is based on the teachers, based on the learners, and then also based on the situations. Yeah. So it's mean you read the second chapter of the book itself. Yeah. Okay. Since we are going to do an analysis process, first of all, we need to know about what is it called by an environment. And then some of you already mentioned a great kind of definition. What is it that's surrounding us? What is it that we deal with in our everyday, in our single daily activities? Yeah, that should refer to environment. Yeah, and then based on the context for this second chapter of the books, here is the context or the process of language learning. Okay, guys, you have to really aware of that one. Our focus here, the environment, it is related with the language learning. Yeah, and then based on the books, several times that mentioned it, it is language program or it is a course on it. Yeah. Okay, now I would like to share the first book here, the first book about the environment analysis. Okay. Okay, can you guys see the book? Hello?
Not yet, sir.
Okay, what about now?
Yes, it's
Okay.
already seen.
Okay, this will be the chapter 2, environment analysis. Yeah, and then I told you guys this second chapter of the book here based on the details of the first chapter. Yeah, the first chapter you guys already learned language curriculum design and overview consists. Yeah, first curriculum design process. Text, you guys already learned about this one. What are the process in designing your curriculum? And then this will be the second one, considering the environment. That's what we call by environment analysis. And then it will be the same also with the third chapter, need analysis. Need analysis here refers to discovering needs. And then it is the same also with following principles, goals, content sequencing, till the last one, evaluating a course. Okay, now let's have a look at here the main point of second chapter of this book. Okay, second chapter of this book here, the environment analysis. Some of you mentioning the aim of this part. Yeah, the curriculum design process is to find the situational factors that will strongly affect the course. Yeah, so this one here refers to first the situations, the condition. What will be the impact? Yeah, what will be the factors that gonna affect the course or the language program that we are going to deliver for our students? Yeah, and then you guys maybe still remember this circle. Yeah, this figure here. So environment analysis, it is on the right side. Yeah, and then what about the left side? Any one of you still remember what is it? This one here is the environment, and the next one here is, what is it?
Needs.
Okay, it is need analysis, and then what is it, the top one?
Applicate principle.
Okay, next one, the top one here, it is the principle, and then what about the outer circle? Outer circle, what is it? Okay, the inner circle, what is it?
Goals.
Okay, this will be main goals of creating language curriculum design, of creating the course, yeah, language program for the students. You're gonna remember this one because this will be your hints, yeah, every single time that, for example, when you try to make a circle, try to put all the factors of it, starting with environment, need analysis, and then also principle, and then the end it will be the goals that you are going to achieve. Yeah. And based on Tasmer 1990 here, environment analysis, looking at the factors that will have a strong impact on decisions about the goals of the course. So what will give a strong impact for the course, for the language program that you guys gonna create for your students? What to include in the course? So what is it that you're going to put in your learning materials, in your preparation, in a process of implementing, in process of evaluating the course, and then how to teach and assess it? How are you going to teach your students, and then how are you going to give a scoring, yeah, assessment for your students? This factor can arise from the learners, teachers, and the teaching and learning situations. Yeah, this factor here refers to learners, teachers, teaching and learning situations. And then, based on Richard 2001, environment analysis, also called situation analysis. So if some of you mentioning environment analysis, here is about situation analysis, or it is about the condition analysis. So this opinion supported by Richard as well. Yeah, or constraint analysis. A constraint can be positive in curriculum design. For example, a constraint could be that the teachers are all very highly trained and are able, willing to make their own class activities. This would have a major impact on curriculum design, as much of the format and presentation work could be left to the teacher. In some models of curriculum design, environment analysis is included in need analysis. Yeah, and then the main point here, when we talk about environment analysis, some of the model in a curriculum design, environment analysis here also consider in a need analysis. Yeah, so it consists of need analysis on it. Yeah, and then next one, environment analysis is an important part of curriculum design because at its most basic level, it ensures that the course will be usable. Yeah, why it is important? Because based on your environment analysis, you are going to know whether your teaching and learning process is a successful kind of teaching and learning or not for your students. Yeah, it is based on your environment analysis. And the next one, for the example here, if the level of training of the teacher is very low and then it's not taken into account, it may happen that the teachers are unable to handle the activities in the course. Yeah, so we can see here from the teacher, the level of training of the teacher is very low, not a standard kind of teacher. And then it may happen here, the teacher unable to handle the activities in the course. Yeah, so there will be a lack of skill of the teacher because very low, and then also the impact here, there will be no such kind of various activities that the teachers can provide for these students. Similarly, if the course material is too expensive or require technology and copying facilities that are not available, the course may be unusable. And then it is also the same. If we are going to use, for example, augmented reality, a virtual reality, a mixed kind of reality, which is cost us a lot of money, and then majority of the students cannot funding the use of technology, so that should be usable. Yeah, that should be used. That will be used for these students. And the next one, there are many factors that could affect curriculum design. So as a part of the procedure of environment analysis, the curriculum designers should consider and decide which factor are the most important. The most important here, the factors that depend on whether the course will still useful and how large and pervasive the impact of the factor is on the course. Yeah. So this will be the main factors, yeah, that based on these book factors in environment analysis, starting with the teachers and then also learners, and then also next one here is the situations. And then three of this one, starting with teachers, learners, and then also situations related to the first, based on what we call by E. So what is it? What does it mean by F and then E here, guys? Anyone can guess it? Okay, let me repeat it. This one, and then this one. Anyone can guess it, please? All the three, starting with teachers, learners, and then also situation here consists of several things in environment. The first here is FE, and then second one here it is S, and then E, and then last one here it is the same also. It is S and then E. It's a double SE on it. The types of environment. Anyone can guess it, please? Hello? Hello? Anyone?
Sir, is FE further education?
For the education, thank you. But it is not. Anyone can guess, please? F and then E, please. What is it? Hairunisa, Falia? Okay. I guess starting when you guys got your kindergarten, got your primary, got your elementary school educations, you guys live in a three kind of environment, right? Three kind of environment. What will be the first environment that you guys learn education from, that you guys got the education from? What is it?
Family.
Thank you very much. So it is the first, it is family environment, right? Yeah, that will be happy. And then what will be the second? What will be the second?
Student or school, I think.
Okay, family, school environment, and then social environment, right? Three kind of environment. You guys learned this one, I guess, from the beginning that you guys know about education. Yeah, and then now let's start with teachers. Teacher here as the first, that what we call by the one that giving the input for the students. Yeah. Okay, teachers the one that giving the input for the students, and then learners here we are expecting. Yeah, we call it here the output. Anyone would like to guess between input, output, and then we got the situation in between here? What does it mean? Come on. Input from the teachers, output that we got from the students, and then also in between we got situations. Anyone? Bonita, come on. Why you got no opinion at all? Bonita, come on. Hello, Bonita?
I don't really know, sir.
Huh?
I don't really know.
Come on, teacher as the input, learners here as the output, and then situation here in between. Yeah, between the teachers and then also learners. Come on, what is it? Dia, Farlin, come on. Hello? Hello,
Teacher
Dia.
input, it means the teacher give their the knowledge to receive to student. I mean, I'm bemused.
Okay, come on.
And the situation is can be anything. It can be school and family or anything situation. Yeah, that's all. Correct me if I'm wrong, sir.
That's okay. There will be no wrong kind of answer in my class. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah, for answering that one. Again, I would like to explain it. Here, when we talk about the three things, teacher as the input, teachers delivering. Yeah, teachers delivering a learning material to the students. A process of transferring the knowledge. Yeah, based on the language topics, based on what kind of the subject that they, as a teacher here, gonna transfer to the students. That's what we call by the input itself. Is that clear enough? And then now the learners here, it is the output of it. Yeah, the output, the result of the teaching and learning process. Yeah, that the result based on their comprehension. After joining our lesson, after joining the subject, that should be the output of it. Yeah, and then now the situation itself, in between itself here, we have to consider. So we are going to make sure our output here in the learners based on our expectations, based on the student achievement that we are going to need from the students. And then to make sure that input, it will be the same like the output here, we need to consider the situations. Situations, you can call it here the need analysis. Need analysis, you gotta ask the students, what is it that they want to learn? What is it, their learning style? Yeah? And then what is it that they want while learning the topic? That's the need analysis on it. Yeah? And then situation itself here, you are going to consider also, yeah, in giving the level of difficulties of each topic that you're going to deliver for your students. Yeah, so it should be based on the basic one, and then medium, and then also after that one, you can go with the advanced one. Yeah, so it can match, it can relevant with your guys' output on it. And then situation also here, you can consider with, yeah, you can consider what kind of the community that the learners deals with in their everyday single life. What kind of the family background that they got? How did they behave in their daily life attending the school of it? You're going to consider this one, all the things, so it should be, yeah, it should be relevant with your guys' input. Yeah, because what we expect when we here expect the student gonna master or gonna expert in 3 point A, B, and then C. Yeah, and in the output here, it should be the student master A, B, and then C, right? Okay, and then to make sure this one, we have to consider all the details in these situations. That's why we call this one the factors in environment analysis, to provide the best language program, the best course for the student while learning the language. Is that clear enough, guys? Okay. Okay, now let's go with the next slide. Okay, next slide here, an example of environment analysis. Here we go, the example. The importance of constraint on the special second language maintenance. There was very limited class time and contact time with English. This one, if you guys try to pick, yeah, pick it from the previous circle, there was very limited class time and contact time with English. It should be about the teachers. It should be about the learners, or it is about the situations. Which one? Come on. The previous class is guessing faster than you are, guys.
Situation.
Okay, this will be the situations. Thank you. Second one, what about the second one? There would be a drop in the learner's interest. This is clear enough, I guess. It is the learners, right? And then this one also, it is clear, it is the learners. And then this one here, what about the fourth one? There was a range of a level of English proficiency with some learners appearing to be proficient for their age. What about this one? The fourth one, please.
Situation.
Okay, situation. And the last one, it is clean up against the learners. Yeah. And the next, this constraint could have the following effects on curriculum design. We can have a look at here. Parents should be guided in giving their children some extra contact with English. Talking about this one, so this should be family environment, it is school environment, or it is social environment. Which one?
Family environment. Family environment.
Okay, it is family environment. What about the second one? The activities should be fun so that the children look forward to doing them for their own sake. What is it? This one, it should be based
Socio.
on
Socio.
Why it is socio? Look at this one. The activities, children look forward to doing them for their own sake. So it should be based on the school environment. Yeah. And the next one, some of the activities Some of the activities could carry over to the next class so that the children look forward to continuing them. So it is clear, it is mentioning class, so it is school, yeah? And the next, the activities should be largely teacher-centered rather than group or pair work. So what is it for this one? It is,
Social.
okay, it is can be social and also can be in a school kind of environment. Most of the activities should be meaning focused. Language focused activities should mainly involve corrections. What about this one? Focus on the meaning and then focus on the language use. What is it?
Social.
Okay, it can be social or it can be school. Yeah. Okay, now let's try to have a look. There's several kind of mean using activities like the following. This would mean using activities like the following: listening to a serial story, reading comics and other high interest material, till the last one, production of a play. Okay, any one of you joining a play, a previous performance from auditorium last 2 weeks or last 3 weeks ago? It is Salma, right? Salma,
Yes.
you're the one joining, yeah? You're the character, one of the character on it. Yeah. So you guys can have a look at the example of several kind of activities that you guys can create. Yeah. The constraints faced by this course were very severe, and ignoring them would be main pillar of the course. And then we can have a look at here the environment constraint. Yeah. We can have the general constraints starting with the learners. Yeah, how old are they? Yeah, and then what did they know? Yeah, particular constraint. Are the learner interested in all kind of topics? Can the learner do all kind of learning activities? And then take account of learner interest, use appropriate activities. Yeah, this will be the main, what is it? The main explanation of the previous circle. Yeah, the teachers and then also with the situations. Yeah, and then we can have a look here the implication for language curriculum design. Yeah, for example, the situation where the target language is recognized as one of the country's official language. Yeah, the political and national context, and then their relatively few native speakers, language setting, their relatively few opportunities to use the language outside the classroom, pattern of language use in society. Majority language speaker doubt the target language has contemporary relevance, group and individual attitude. Will differ greatly from that in situations, yeah, where we can see here the opposite of the previous one. Yeah, the target language is recognized as one of country's official language. Yeah, and then of that one, there are relatively few native speaker. There are many opportunities to use the target language outside the classroom with lack of opportunity. That should be outside. And the next one, the target language provides employment and then educational opportunities. Yeah. And then in understanding the constraint, now let's have a look at here, guys. Yeah. This was the example. Wait a second. Okay. This was example by Devin and Olstein, 1986. The model of sources of information for language program policy. And for your information, now you're on 2022, right? Yeah. According to you guys, is this kind of model by Devin and Olstein, 1986, it is still relevant or no? And we tried to make this kind of model of source of information in a language program policy. Come on. Is this relevant or no, guys? Harunisa Valia, come on.
I think it can be still relevant for today's education. Yes.
Okay.
But I still kind of confused on the part of political and national context in here.
Okay. Thank you. Next one, anyone else would like to share their opinion? It is relevant. So if it is 1986 and then now it is 2022, so how long this model of source information already existed? How long? It is around 36 or 37, 35. How long? 36.
36.
Yeah, 36 years ago. Wow. Come on, any other opinion, please? Okay, guys, come on. I guess you guys already read the second chapter. Do you guys have any other opinion related with this one, please? No one? Okay, thank you very much. Now let's have a look at here. These models by Darwin and then Olstein consist of the language setting. Language setting here. Okay, wait a second. Okay, let me make it lower and then smaller. Okay, now let's start with the language setting. Language setting here refers to what kind of the target that you're going to deliver the language for. Yeah, what kind of this situation that you're going to make for your students. Yeah, and then also what kind of teaching and learning that you're going to deliver, especially for the language program for your students. That should be the language setting. And then after that one, yeah, the language used in society, if you guys still remember, so this should be about social environment, yeah, of the student. So you're going to find out, you're going to arrange all the pattern that used, yeah, by your student in a certain kind of community that they live, yeah, in their social life, yeah, what kind of the language pattern that they use in their interactions, in their activities, yeah, interacting with others. So you can see this one. And the next one here, political and the national context, it should be based on what is it their preparations, yeah. Well, they talk about the political and then also the national context here. National context, it can be like to what kind of the tribes that the student have, yeah, and then also what kind of their perspective about the political view, yeah, that will be about political. And the last one here, group and individual attitudes. What about group and individual attitudes? How did the student behave, yeah, in a team, in a group work on it, and then how did they behave in an individual thing? Yeah, behaving attitude can be seen based on their family, based on how did they interact in a certain kind of society, based on how did they interact, build their friendship in a certain school, in their school on it. Yeah, and then the explanation of this one, guys, you can have a look at the explanation over here. Yeah, the difference, yeah, between political and national context, group and individual attitude, the language setting, and then pattern of language use in society. And then after you consider all of these elements starting with the language setting, pattern, and language use in society, political and national context, and then also group and individual attitudes, you're gonna go with the main core. And the main core of this model of source of information, starting with the answer to this question, determine policy. Who are the learners? You have to know who will be your guys students. Yeah, knowing it means you're going to diagnose them. So what is it? Their prior knowledge. What is it? Their parents' background educations. What is it? Their view about education and then blah 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 blah. Yeah, so that will be the first. And then second one, who are the teachers? Yeah, and then our assumption here, guys, you are the teachers. And then since you guys here will be a professional English teacher, so it will be impossible to claim it is a very low standard of teacher, but it should be a higher kind of standard of teacher. Yeah, so you're going to identify your strength, your weakness. Yeah, how that you're going to make a learning material for your students, how that you're going to choose a proper strategy, a proper approach, a proper media for your students. Yeah, and the next one, why is the program necessary? Yeah, so the students, when they learn about English, especially in your guys' class, they have to know what is it important, yeah, and then why did they have to learn English, yeah, why did they have to come to your guys' class as their teacher, yeah, so that will be why is the program necessary. So the student here, they gotta find out, okay, this is important. This why I need to join this class. Yeah, this is the reason why I have to come every single day and then learning from Miss Falia and blah blah blah. Yeah, and the next one, where will be the program be implemented? It is in a formal kind of institutions, yeah, or it is a non-formal kind of institution. It is in a small kind of groups, a small kind of student, for example, starting with 5 or 7 students, yeah, or it is in a large number of participants, large number of students. And then next one, how will it be implemented? How are you going to do this language program? Yeah. So from these questions, yeah, from this question, the policy here, so it will clear a context of a complete language program or course. Is that clear enough, guys, for this one? Okay, and then next here, the constraint of time, yeah, local information from the environment, research information, I guess this not really important. Next one, step in environment analysis here, brainstorm, choose the most important factors, and then decide what information you need to fully take account, consider the impact, and then go through step till 4. Yeah, this is the step in environment analysis, a simple one. Yeah, we got brainstorm and then choose the most important factor, number 5, rank them, putting the most important first. Decide what information you need to pull, yeah, fully take account of the factor. You're gonna remember step in environment analysis here based on what is it that really you need to know about the language program, about the course itself. Yeah, and then next one is the example. This is a case study, and that will be the last of environment analysis. Okay, and then now, do you guys have any question before we are going to do to the second books? Come on. Second book, it is by Richard or it is by McAllister? Hello?
Richard, sir.
Richard. Okay, so do you guys have any question for this one, for the environment analysis? You guys already got the environment that we talk about, and then the type of the environment, and then after that one, the 3 main factors in environment analysis, starting with the teachers, learners, and then also last one, it is the situations, and then also step in doing environment analysis, yeah, and then also the example. You guys easily can find out the example of the environment analysis. Come on, I'm gonna give you guys a chance to give a question if you guys need to ask anything based on environment analysis. Come on. Come
on. Sir, so I want to ask for a confirmation. So the previous picture you just explained earlier, the 1986?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's basically like a template, right?
Okay, a template, or this is the, what is it? The 36 years ago of a template that used in making a proper, in creating a best language program, yeah, for these students. Yeah, okay, Bonita. And then when we try to answer this one, is relevant or no with our time now, 2026, 2022 is not 2026, yeah, 2022 here, yeah, it will be depend on what will be used it for, yeah. For example, talking about the language learning in a pandemic, still we are going to have a look at all those 6 steps on it. Yeah, will be the learners, will be the teachers, the situation, and then blah 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 blah. Okay, Benita, Namira, Karyadi. And then we can also claim, okay, that's irrelevant, sir, because it is from 36 years ago. And then now here it is on 2022, we are going to use a simple kind of step, and that should be okay. Yeah, it is based on what is it you guys preference in using it. But that was the example from Dublin and what is it, Ulster? What is it? Dublin and Ulster. And then come on, anyone else would like to ask the question, please? Nilanda, it seems like you were enjoying making a convo with your friend while joining my lesson. Okay, come on. Umu Salsabila, how are you today? I haven't said hi to you, right? Hello, Umu. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
No, so all clear for you, yeah? Next, please, Nashwa. Nashwa, hello. Do you have anything to ask or to say or to convey? No? Okay. Ananda Fauzia. No? Okay, since we got no response at all for the first book, now let's continue with the second book then, everyone. Second book here is the book that you guys claim it is difficult than the previous one. Yeah. Okay, this will be the books by Richard. Yeah, Richard, as you guys aware of, the way that he created the sentence, yeah, the process of choosing the words, yeah, the diction on it, it is different than McAllister. Yeah. Okay, talking about the second chapter of this book, starting with, okay, wait a second. Okay, where is it? Okay, wait a second. Okay, this one here is the second chapter of this book by Richard. Yeah, from syllabus design to curriculum development. Okay, for the second chapter by Richard here, there's simply several main points that you guys can take. The first one, the case for new method. The case for new method here, Richard trying to explain, yeah, the classic kind of Second World War, yeah, and then after that one, after this, the case for new method, it's mean the needs, yeah, the willing to get a new method, yeah, not only audiolingual method, not only the previous popular or well-known method that used in language teaching. But here Richard claiming, okay, the case for new method. What kind of new method that we can use, yeah, to provide, to deliver a new kind of language learning for our students. And then for this one, the result for the case for new method here that refers to this one, refer to changing needs for foreign language in Europe. Yeah. In Europe here, there are many persons that have career in a banking, have a career in a law school, and then have also career in many fields in the area. Yeah, and then changing needs for language in Europe here based on what they need, based on what kind of the profession that they got. For example, here, someone that work in a bank, so they needs English for banking. Yeah. Someone that work here based on accounting, they need the term English for accounting. Yeah, and then the changing need for foreign language in Europe here that brought also what we call by English for specific purposes. Yeah, English for specific purposes here, English that's specific for several kind of professions. English for law, for the attorney. And then English for nursing, English for midwife, English for doctoral, and then English for law school, and then many kind of specific, yeah, okay, specific kind of the mastery while learning about English. Because when we try to talk about general English in a banking kind of term, and then also in attorney kind of fields, yeah, so that should be different. A different term that we use in English for banking, and then different terms that we use in English for medical faculty. Okay, that's why English for specific purpose here, born based on the changing needs for foreign language in Europe. And then based on English specific purpose also, we can find out here, based on this second book, need analysis in ESP. This one got the connections, got the link between need analysis in ESP and then also the, what is it, the environment analysis that mentioned by McAllister. Yeah, some of the expert mentioning need analysis consists also with the environment analysis. Yeah, that's why when we go back with Dubbin and Olsen kind of template or scheme on it, yeah, we can have a look at over there here. When we try to give the students about the language program for them, so you are going to consider, Harunisa Falia, you're a student of medical faculty. So we are going to deliver English language program that's specific with medical faculty. Bonita Namira Karyadi is a bank officer. So you are going to learn English for banking, which is different between banking and then also accounting. That will be the same also with every single kind of profession that we got. Yeah, nursing English and then also midwife in English. That's different kind of term that they use. Okay, and then need analysis in ESP here. It is also the rise. Yeah, the rise of foreign language mastery. It is in Europe and then all over the world that learning about English is their foreign language. Yeah. And then we can have a look here, several kind of, point in need analysis, neither fairly specific. They should determine the content of any course. Yeah, pointed out the several levels of restriction are involved. Yeah, and then ESP learning often described in terms of performance. That is in terms of the learner will be able to do with the language at the end of course of the study. And then whereas in general English course, the goal is usually an overall mastery. We can see the difference here if it is in a general English course. Yeah, the goal usually on overall mastery. Okay, overall mastery of the skill. While it is for ESP based on the term of performance. How did you gonna communicate? English for tourism, yeah. English for English for math, yeah. English for public health, and then blah blah blah. Yeah. Okay, and then what else that we got here is the main point of the second. Okay, this one. That's why the rest of English for specific purposes here, and then also based on performance kind of mastery, and then it will lead us to the communicative language teaching. This is the case for new method that the first chapter, the first topic of this chapter, of second chapter, mentioning the case for new method. And then there we go, we got communicative language teaching. Yeah, communicative language teaching here is a broad approach to teach that resulted from a focus on communication as the organizing principle for teaching rather than a focus on mastery of grammatical system of the language. Yeah, we already discussed it, right? On the early time of period of language learning, the focus it is based on the grammatical. The focus it is on audiolingual method. And then this communicative language teaching as the result for the answer of the question, the case for new method, and the beginning of this second chapter. Yeah, communicative language teaching also relevant with English for specific purposes. While the aim in learning a language here to use it as its function to communicate. Yeah, that's why communicative language teaching also refer with the English for these specific purposes. How that will the cops here will use English to communicate. Yeah, and how that will here a lawyer. Yeah, and then also an attorney here use English as its term in a law. Yeah, that's why communicative language teaching, one more time, yeah, it's pretty big different with the focus from the old kind of grammatical things. Yeah, And then next one, CLT or communicative language teaching was not so much a change in method, a set of change in assumption of a nature of language. Yeah, the nature of goals, objective, and the syllabus of language teaching, and a search for an appropriate methodology in the light of this change. Yeah. So this CLT was the response of the field of linguistics in the 1970s as a well response of the need for a new approach. So this answering one more time the Casper new method. Yeah. And then we can see also here, look at this one, grammar translation method, and then blah blah. That was the old kind of the method. Yeah. And then now let's try to have a look at the emergence of curriculum approach in language teaching. Yeah. And then this also the review of the previous one. Yeah. The term curriculum studies refer to very broad. I guess we already discussed this one. And the main definition of the curriculum itself, a syllabus, and then also 4 fundamental questions must be answered in developing any curriculum and plan of instructions. What educational purpose should the school seek to attain? What educational experiences can be provided that are likely to attain these purposes? And then how can these educational experiences be effectively organized? And the last one, how can we determine whether this purpose are being attained? Yeah, and then this will be a simpler model, starting with what, by which, in which order, and how to evaluate. Yeah, as simple as this one. Yeah. Okay, and then okay, I guess this will be the example, curriculum planning, policy maker. Yeah. I guess you guys can comprehend this easy enough, I guess. And then next, discussion, question, and activities. There will be no discussion and question activities that I'm gonna discuss for this one. And then that will be the last, I guess, for the second chapter by Richards. Yeah, and then see ya for the next chapter. It is need analysis on Richards' book. And then for the McAllister book, what is it, the third chapter? We got also the same need analysis. Yeah, so this will be a challenge for you guys. McAllister point of view about need analysis, and then also Richard's view, Richard's perspective about need analysis, since it is the same need analysis. Okay, that's all I guess what I can deliver for you guys. Come on, I'm gonna open up the question. Look at Salman Afisa. It seems like you want to take a break first because it is 12:30 o'clock. Yeah? Come on, do you guys have any question, please? No? Dia? It seems like Dia, okay, I got the point, I don't have to ask anything, blah, blah, blah. It's time to pray Zuhur, blah, blah, blah. Come on, what is it, Dia?
I have just been used. What should I ask first? Because I have so many questions.
Okay, you have many questions. So make it one question only, please, because we already passed our time. It is only 60 minutes and then it is more than 60. Come on, what is it?
I don't know. I just feel like your explain is too fast for me, or maybe I not focus enough. I don't know. I just try to read the first, no, I mean second book in the chapter 2. And I still read it when you explain it.
Okay.
Because I still confused because this on the second chapter is the old method, right? Is it right? Yeah. And I just feel, I don't know, I just still confused. What
is it that you still confused with? That's why I'm here, my dear, to make you not gonna feel confused anymore. Is that right, Nilanda? Hello? Okay, keep on the conversation with your friend. Come on, dear, proceed. Proceed, dear, please.
So the title on the second chapter is from syllabus design to curriculum development, and I just say in my mind that how to develop curriculum from syllabus design and what's the form of syllabus design. That's all. Maybe I don't know. I'm not focused enough or anything. That's all.
That's all. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you very much. From Richard Books here, he is mentioning, yeah, he is mentioning about, okay, what is it that you have to consider while making a syllabus, while developing a language curriculum, yeah? What is it that you have to do on it? And then Richard's come with the first thought here, okay, the need for new, what is it? For new method, the cast for new method. That's what he proposed, yeah. And then after that one, after you already mentioning, and then he also put the historical kind of background, yeah, starting with the most popular kind of method, yeah, in language teaching. He's also mentioning, okay, this kind of method here, it is like grammar translation method, audiolingual method, grammatical method. That's an old kind of method, yeah. And then this, yeah, this happened because in Europe here, we have a changing in the needs of mastering a language, a foreign language on it, yeah. And then to support, yeah, to support the various needs of the European, yeah, to master the foreign language here, we need also to make, what is it, a new kind of, what is it, new kind of specific things in learning English. And then it's brought the English for specific purposes, yeah, English for specific purposes also as the, what is it, as the form of the implementation in a, what is it, in what is it, in curriculum design, curriculum development, yeah, that we can have a look also the different paradigm. The first here is based on the grammar thing, based on the structure of the sentence, and then it's moved to the language as its function that we can find in a communicative language teaching, and then blah 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 till the end. Okay, dear Berlin, you can see a step on it. You can also read about what is it, the pace, the structure, the procedure of it in the book, and then I'm not gonna discuss that in detail, I guess. That's all, yeah, my answer for you, and then I hope you are not gonna confuse with the answer. Okay, yeah? Yeah. Anyone else, please? Bonita, Namira, Karyadi, no one else? Okay, it seems like Bonica. Okay, it's time to pray Zuhur, sir. Okay, thank you very much. And then I need you to please try to contact me in person, guys, for those that want to join ISMA, International what is it, Indonesian International Student Mobility Award, yeah. Try to contact me in person and then give a report for your guys' progress in registering the program. Nashwa, why you were so cool over today? No kind of opinion, you got no kind of perspective with you. Hello? And then she is turning off the camera. That's a good point. Thank you very much. Yeah, and we got Sarif Hidayat, the second male student that we got, and then Aziz will be Aziz. Yeah. Okay, what is it? Who is it? The Aziz thing?
Is Rizky Aziz, sir.
Rizky Aziz.
Male.
Okay, and then he's not joining also for our meeting today. Look at Ameliana. I can see your face, Ameliana. There we go. Thank you very much. Okay, Rizky Aziz, no, and then I already kicked out Rasisa. It is racist thing, yeah. Rasis, okay. And then that's all only 4 students, only 4 male students in this class. Okay. And this will be the last time, guys. I'm gonna ask you to read chapter in each meeting. Yeah. So next week it will be my turn to deliver the explanation for you. There will be no more reading next chapter, but starting from next week, I'll be the one making the learning material for you, and then I'm gonna explain the topic. Yeah, because maybe you guys think inside your mind, why, sir, we have to read every single week 2 books, and then it's really difficult. We got many difficult words with us, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's the difficult is the process of learning. Yeah, and then reading, it is the key factor for you, especially to understand this topic. If you guys complaining, so that's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna love your complaint, but that's gonna give you guys a habit. Yeah, building your habit to read every single lesson, every single topic that we are going to discuss. So while discussing, so you are not only joining this camera, yeah, not only joining this class, yeah, turning off the camera and then thinking about somewhere else. Yeah, I want you to please, especially when we have our offline learning. Bonita, you may ask your big sis, what kind of teaching and learning that I provide when we have the offline learning? Yeah, every single time I'm gonna ask my students. Yeah, they can leave my class if they can answer my questions. If you can answer the questions, so you're gonna stay with me all the time in a classroom. Yeah, and then that will be the same also. You can join my class if you can answer my question. If you cannot answer my question, just go back, go home. So it's means you're not ready to learn new things from me. Okay. Okay, guys, I guess that's enough. Yeah, and I hope we are going to have a better kind of experience when we have the, what is it, offline kind of teaching and learning, which is inshallah next week. Yeah, so there will be no more, what is it, no more toy while joining my class. Yeah, no more, what is it, no more turning up the camera. Yeah, and then no more just waking up from your guys sleep and then joining my class. Yeah, I hope next meeting we are going to have a better kind of experience. That's all, guys. Thank you very much for attending our today's meeting, and I'm gonna give you guys a chance to fulfill your guys' attendance, starting with the first meeting, second meeting, third meeting, and then also this one for the fourth meeting. Yeah, because that will be your guys' evidence. That will be your guys' proof that you guys attend this meeting. And then those that can join or filling the comment section, it will be those that joining this session. Yeah, and then for those that are joining this class, you don't have to fill any single thing. You can retake this subject on the next semester. Okay, guys, thank you very much one more time for joining our today's sessions, and then let's close our session here by reciting Hamdalah together. Yeah, Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin, and then the last, Wallahul muwaffiq wal hadi ila sabilir rasyad. Summa assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, guys.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
By the way,
thank you very much.
Yeah, by the way, why it's only Ameliana, why it's only Riham, why it's only Nilanda that came to campus and then want to discuss about their student creativity program. What about the rest of you guys? Bonita, Hairunisa, Dia, you don't have any kind of student creativity program with you guys?
They're in campus for ESA, sir.
Oh, for ESA.
Yeah.
I thought they're mentioning they're going to consult about student creativity program. Riham.
Yes, sir. We talk about ESA first, and then in afternoon we talk about PKM, sir.
And then Bonita, when you're going to discuss about PKM, Nisa, Falia, when, Devi, when, Umu, when, and then the rest of you guys, yeah? Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Because if you guys selected and then join the competition, especially it is in our Ministry of Education, you don't have to fulfill for your final project for the thesis thing. So with that thesis, you can graduate from our university. I guess that's a good opportunity for you guys. Okay, thank you. Sia, Elmira, Bethany, Destiara. Okay, what is your nickname? Bethany or Tiara or Desti? What is that?
Elme.
Elme. Okay, Elme. Sefia, it is Pia, right? Okay, Salma, it is Salma. Dia. Nilanda, what is it, Nilanda? Your nickname? It is Cahaya or it is Putri or Anda?
Nilan, Mister.
Nilan.
Yes.
Nilan and Kinan. Yeah, okay, Dinan. Okay, next one we got Nisa Valia. It is Valia, it is Nisa, it is Irun. What is it? What is it?
Fine. Valia is fine, sir.
Okay, Valia. Bonita, it is Bonnie, right?
It's whatever you'd like, sir.
Okay, Bonita or Namira, Kenan Umu Salsabila, Elsa Sri Kurniati, Julia. Okay, look at that one. Julia Permata, I can even see your counted face. Okay, Dima, there we go. What is it? Why did you keep on hiding? It's look like it is a burden for you to show your face. Yeah. I hope next meeting when we do applied learning, I'm gonna see you like this one. Okay. I'm gonna ask you to come in front of the class, blah blah blah, giving an introduction, blah blah blah. Okay. And then Julia Permata, why you're so quiet? Yeah. You're not feeling comfort joining this class, or what is it?
No, sir. I feel like I'm sick or something like that.
Okay, I'm really
I'm
sorry.
sorry, sir.
Okay, all good. I'm really sorry for that one, Julia Mata. Yeah, speedy recovery then, my dear. We got Nashwa Ayu Pandini. Come on, when it's gonna be over? That was you were talking about, yeah. Nashwa, Windy Cynthia, Sabrila, Destiani, and then Fauzia, Devina, Zahra Putri, Andin, Adewian, Riham, Devi Antoni, Sharif Hidayat, the one that he is joining, but look like not attending this class. Yeah, thank you very much. See you guys next meeting. Bye bye.
See you soon, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you very